Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am CrisTheGirl. This is my fiance Tampa Jay.
Hello.
And today we find ourselves at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida property because we are staying at the Helios Grand Hotel. Keep wanting to say Grand Helios
That's
Hotel.
what I've been calling it.
but it's the other way around. This is Universal's most brand new hotel here. It's on Epic Universe property. In fact, Epic Universe is literally right behind us here. We are in the parking lot right now on the top level here, just getting a view of everything. But yeah, we're gonna be staying here tonight, and tomorrow we're gonna be heading into Epic Universe. It's gonna be a whole thing. We have had this planned for so long now. I looked it up today and I bought the reservations here for this hotel back in October last year.
That's a long time
I'm
ago.
pretty sure the second that the reservations dropped for this hotel, I booked the soonest one that I was able to, and it was for today. It's Memorial Day as of the time of this recording, so happy Memorial Day out there, everybody. Tomorrow, when we go on the 27th of May, is actually the very first ticket that I bought for Epic Universe back in the day. I thought that was going to be the only time I was ever going to experience Epic Universe, and thankfully they opened up the preview days and we were able to go a few more days. So anyway, just thought I would drop that little fun fact in there for you. I just want to throw out there too at the beginning that this is going to be an honest, non-influencer, non-paid promotion review out there. What do I mean by that? A few things. First of all, we were not invited out by Universal to stay here. We paid our own money for this hotel, which by the way was incredibly expensive. I'll get into that a little bit later because holy crap, you guys. We paid our own money to stay here today. I am not on the Universal media list. I do not plan to be on the Universal media list, so all of my thoughts, my opinions, all of that good stuff, they are my own and my own only, so I just want to throw that one out there. This is a completely honest review. That all being said, we're gonna have a great time, you guys. There's no possible way to not have a great time, honestly, so I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll do a room tour, we're gonna get some food, we're gonna go by the pool, we're gonna do all the things. It's gonna be one big gigantic vlog here, so thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope you have a good time. Grab a snack and a drink because we're doing one big gigantic epic, some might say, huge, what's the word?
Video!
Hoopla before we leave Florida. We're moving to Tennessee really soon, guys. My brain is fried. So yeah, one last Florida vacation before we head out to Tennessee. So anyway, point is, let's get started. Thanks for clicking on the video. Let's go. Backside of Epic Universe. So here's Harry Potter World over here. This is definitely the show. Yeah, the showroom for the Ministry of Magic. And then here's a look at the front of the hotel here. Very cool. This is so exciting. Like so many people watching the progress of Epic Universe. We're all so excited to check out this hotel, check out the theme park and all that stuff. And it's just so crazy to me that it's finally here. It's finally officially open to the public. And then, yeah, we just drove up over here, headed up into the main area, and then there's a parking garage right here where we're at. Yep, they've got valet parking over here too, of course. Also, I will point out, there are the buses. Take the buses to get to the theme park and probably around Orlando as well, because that's definitely not a theme park bus. So very, very cool. It's about 1 o'clock right now, by the way. Check-in is at 4, so we're very, very early. But yeah, we're gonna walk around the hotel and give you all a tour. Parking in the parking garage is $36 for overnight guests, and then we saw a sign that said, what was it, $125?
$125 if you're not a guest.
If you're not a guest, just to park in this parking lot, $125. You guys, make it make sense.
They don't want people to park here if they're not staying there.
Clearly, see, not making it up. Daily visitor, $125. What? In any case, here it is from the lower level here. The front entrance of the Helios Grand Hotel. Here's a sign that they have out front, Universal Helios Grand Hotel. And we're gonna walk inside. really like Lowe's hotels. They are very, very nice. Okay. Ooh, it smells really good in here. Their hotels always smell so good. I wish they sold that scent in like a candle or something. Yeah, this is really nice, very fancy. Surprisingly busy in here considering checkout is not for a few hours, but this is really pretty, and look at that. Here's your view right out front here. Epic freaking universe. That is so stinking cool. This is their restaurant here, Flora Taverna, and I believe they have like Mediterranean kinds of foods. I was looking at the menu earlier, it looked pretty good. They always got pizza, and it's a very pretty restaurant. Love the, looks like a bougainvillea up at the top here. Very pretty, open, spacious, airy. The chandelier up at the top here is really pretty too. Very cool. Love all the windows. The ceiling's really neat. Also love the artwork, like on the side of the walls here. It's very pretty. So if you go down the little hallway here where the lobby is, here's where the park entrance is. So you go in here. I don't want to show the security, but you go through security and then you pop right on out into the park. That'll be us tomorrow. I'm really excited. And then they have a market over here too where you can get some coffee and some snacks. And look at the tool that they put up here. Decoration. Interesting. But yeah, quick serve, grab and go. You got a bunch of stuff that you can get in here, including, look at this, grand opening Epic Universe Coke bottles. They got some in here. Fortunately, Tampa Jay grabbed me one of these when he was at Epic Universe, so I don't need one. Here's some of the pastries that they have here. Donuts, ooh, macarons. That looks pretty good. I am pretty hungry. Oh, and they got gelato in here too. Look at that. That looks delicious. It's a bad day to be somewhat lactose intolerant. Check it out. They've got, I don't know if they have any Helios Grand Hotel merch inside of the gift shop. We'll check later for sure, but they do have cups. They have the souvenir cups, and you know what? We're not going to make the same mistake that we did last time. We're going to grab these right now. Jay's actually paying for it right now, and we each got a cup. Here's the pricing for it, so we're thirsty anyway. It all works out. And by the way, these only work here in the hotel. They don't work inside of the park as well, so you can only get refills inside of here as well as by the pool. So we decided to pop out here. Look at this. This is so cool, you guys. They've got some outdoor seating out here too for the restaurant over in that corner. But yeah, just this whole open area here. You can take some photos and just soak it all in. The fact that Epic Universe is right in your backyard. There's some words around the ring here. It says, at break of dawn, the god of light, a bow he draws with all his might. His flaming arrow in its flight will burn away the darkest night. That's legit. I would love to learn more of the lore of Celestial Park and the lore here at Epic Universe. It seems like there's a lot going on that you kind of have to dive into. Okay, so all the way down the aisle here, we've got a fitness center open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. And by the way, the other side of it is connected to the bathrooms and locker rooms just right over there. And then down this way, here's the business center, game room, pool, and then the pool bar area. Here's the business center, by the way, in case anyone was curious. I don't have a room key, so we can't get in there yet. And here is the game room. Oh, you can get in here. Tampa Jay just did. Okay. Yeah, I think we did. At Margaritaville, Camp Margaritaville. Right? Yep. We just popped out the doors here. And this is the way to the pool. They got a nice smoking area out here too, by the way. Tables and chairs. Pool services just right over there. That's where we'll head inside. We'll get our towels. Looks like they've got cabanas, seating, a nice big long pool. Okay, cool. Then a great view of Dark Universe over to the left. Okay, guys. It's been a minute since I last checked in with you all. So we've kind of been sitting here in the lobby for a little while, and the line to check in has been ridiculously long this entire time. So it was just kind of sitting here, hanging out, whatever. And finally the line went down a little bit, so I decided to go ahead and jump in the line. And 40 minutes later, 40 minutes later, we do have room keys. Our room isn't quite ready yet. Now it is, mind you, it's not even 3 o'clock yet, so no worries there. But it's really cool that we got our room keys, because now we can go to the pool. We can get some food at the pool and like all of that stuff. So we're gonna go do that, get our bathing suits and hang out at the pool, right? Until the room's ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're gonna head into the pool. Use the room key. There we go. Made inside of the pool. We got our towels here, complimentary, and just a look at one of the cabanas here that you can rent out. It's got a TV, it's got chairs, shade. Just walking around the pool area now, trying to get a lay for the land. There's the restrooms. They got the bar area up here. All right, I think we found the spot for us. Look at all these seats out here. I want to get in the sun. I want to enjoy the Florida sun one last time. All right, we've made it in the pool.
That's great.
I totally forgot to bring my phone case so I could film like when we're actually in the pool, but nonetheless, we did it. We made it. It feels really, really nice. It has this like section in here where you like walk into the pool. It's obviously like the kids kind of kiddie section, but
Feels like a beach.
it's also nice to just sit in the water. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm gonna miss this about Florida. Oh, there's speakers under the water. That's cool.
Yeah, you can hear the music better under the water.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I have a feeling people might have some issues with the sight lines over here, because this is what we're dealing with. This is the side of Monsters Unchained here, the show building for that. As a theme park person, as a person who like kind of thinks this is a little neat, even though it's just a big ugly brown building, it's kind of cool. Like, I think it's kind of neat, but I could definitely see being a hotel guest here, and or even just in general not really liking this very much. All right, currently we are up by the bar area. We just ordered some food, so I'll show you that in a sec. I did get a text message saying that the room is ready. So excited. It's going to be on the 8th floor. And from counting the windows, I think that's the highest up floor. So we'll see. We'll have to see. But yeah, we're going to eat our food and then we're going to head up to the room. So excited. All right, everyone, the food has arrived. So I got me a grilled cheese on a brioche bun, I guess, bread. French fries, they look amazing, they taste amazing. And Tampa Jay got, what'd you get?
I got the turkey gyro with the garden side salad.
Okay, it looks really good. The salad looks amazing. All right, lunch was really, really good. We are sufficiently, incredibly full now. So we're gonna head over to the car, we're gonna grab our things, we're gonna head up to the room.
This is cool.
Yeah.
The garage where we parked. The pool's down there to the left.
We're on the 8th floor, by the way. So it's the second to the highest floor that you can stay on. The 10th floor is where the bar is. And then there's one more room floor above us.
There is?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what the elevator said.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we're on the second.
Mm-hmm.
Counting stars.
Yeah, it's cute. Yep, okay. Here we go, 8:48.
Got the green.
And we go.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. Wow, you guys. This is a beautiful room. Wow.
Queens. Oh my.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Holy crap. Oh wow. You can see right into this. Oh, you can see
Dude.
everything. Gonna get a whole lot
Oh
closer.
my gosh. We don't have to leave, do we? Yes, we do, because they're going to charge us $900 in June. So yes, we do have to leave, but wow. Wow, this is kind of vertigo inducing here. Florida ceiling window. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sure enough, it's not busy down there. Just saying. Wow.
Oh, it is not busy out there.
Oh, look at that. They've even got room for expansion right over there. That's pretty cool. Wonder what they're gonna do there. Holy crap, this is absolutely mind-boggling. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a room tour here. I'll show you what we got. So the type of room that we have is a theme park view, 2 queen bed type deal. So this is what we're dealing with. Here is the door that we just walked into. I really like the color scheme that they're going with here. Dark navy blues and like the gold, and look at this really super cute do not disturb sign. Don't take it home with you, Cris. You can't take it home with you, just leave it here. And then yeah, you have a full length mirror here that has like this cool like folio effect on it. I don't know what the correct word is there, but it's really neat. Really pretty lamp up at the top too. And then we have a closet area, ironing board, a place to put your luggage, safe, hangers, extra bedding. There's the iron. Ooh, does this say? Oh, it just says Lowe's Hotels. All right, that's fair. And then in here is the bathroom area, so you can, oh, that was fun. Did you see that? Press that button, out comes the handle, and then you can close the door, get some privacy, and then yeah, here we go. Here is the bathroom area. So you got a nice little vanity area here, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a light, pretty, dusty rose pink color, which I very much like too. Some storage in here. Ooh, extra towels. Fantastic. And then yeah, look at the sink. This is really, really pretty. I put some of my stuff out already, as you can see. Nice. Also, we got a mirror here to do close-up makeup or whatever you may need. Another really pretty, the lamps in here, very, very nice. And again, I really like the gold touches around here. It's very pretty. And then we've got some free stuff. Julian Farrell, never heard of it before. And then in this section in here is the shower and the turlet, I'm assuming, yep. There she blows right here. Looks nice. Wow, this is a beautiful shower. The blue tile, holy crap, my mom is gonna love this.
I like that the controls are on the right.
She's gonna love that. Yeah, that's good. And into the main bedroom area in here, so we do share a wall. Well, we share walls with everybody, but there's a door here. So if you wanted to get a room next to your family or whatever, you can do that. We won't open that door. And then we got 2 queen beds here, and look at the freaking not the bed frame, it's the headboard. Thank you. It's the headboard. Look how beautiful that is. The colors, the flowers of it all. It's freaking gorgeous. Like, my mom is going to flip. She's going to love this so much. By the way, here's the carpet too. Nice, again, pretty blue, dusty pink flowers. And like the comforters on top of here, this blankie is like a really pretty, like velvet, kind of smashed velvet, crushed velvet, sorry, smashed velvet. Crushed velvet pink color, very cool. Excited to try out the bed. We'll do a bed test. Ooh, pillows are so soft. Oh my goodness. And then we have a nightstand here too. It has the dusty pink color on there as well. And also, this is pretty neat. There's like a whole tablet thing in here. So I guess you could control the TV with this as well. You got YouTube. What else do you need? That's pretty neat. Yeah, look at that. So you can control the room stuff in here. You can turn the bath on. Does that turn the shower on? Did the shower turn on? I don't know what any of it means. Oh, okay, so this is just for the lights. That makes sense. It says lighting right there. There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can control the AC from here. This is the fanciest room I've ever stayed in, you guys. I'm sure some people are like, who freaking cares? But yeah, look at that. Control the lighting.
Chris discovered you can control the entire room.
I still feel like it says open, close curtains, but it's not. Okay, I just gotta wait. I gotta be patient. Okay, close all curtains.
From the tablet. There be light.
Wow.
That was
Easily amused over
You
here.
also just
That's
turned on the vacuum
freaking
lights. That was
cool. Okay, let's turn them on or open
You
them.
gotta do that in the morning.
Yes.
Let
That's
there be.
freaking awesome.
That's how we should have revealed the view.
Yeah, well, we'll play around with that a little bit later, but we've got a ton of different outlets in here too, which is very nice. Here's the other bed. I already had to take my stuff out because I got so excited with the view, I just threw my bag down and my water spilled all over my bag, so here we are. And then across from us here is where you can store all your clothes and stuff like that. We got the fridge. I brought some LaCroix with me so we can put that inside of the fridge. Also, we have a Keurig machine in here. Also, Fiji water. Not
$8.
complimentary, just so you know. I don't know if I've ever had Fiji water. Maybe we'll try it. I don't know. And then we've got an ice bucket here. Fancy little ice bucket. We'll have to get ice later. And then look at this. Here's the souvenir for the trip. We're definitely taking the coasters home, that's for sure. We collect those. And then, yeah, plenty of storage space inside of here. Again, very pretty pink color. And then nice little desk space. We got the phone. Oh, here we go. Here's the rundown of everything that we need to know. Checkout is at 11 o'clock. Got a fancy light. The artwork is really cool. Half moon trash can is awesome. And then this cute little nook area over here. Table and a cute little pink chair. Like the color scheme of this entire room is just really, really, really pretty.
Yeah, I like it.
I've never seen a room. See, water spilled all over my
Oh, no.
my pajama pants. No, it's okay. But yeah, I've never seen a hotel room with this color scheme before, and it's freaking beautiful. It is so gorgeous. And then look at this. They've got lights on the side of the bed here. Ooh, wow, this is really soft. Well, color me impressed, you guys. Obviously, the view is the most amazing part here as well. Wow. Looks like we may get some rain this afternoon. That is so freaking cool. I totally forgot my binoculars again.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, here we go. Just do a little sweep here for you. There's the other hotels off in the distance. We stayed at Stella Nova.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's the one
Stella
on the
Nova.
left.
A few months ago, back when it was cold. There's minecart is running off in the distance. No one's on that minecart, so it's either broken down or once again it's just completely dead inside of this park. Oh, nope, there's people on that one. So yeah, it's just dead. It's just dead. But yeah, seeing Super Nintendo Land and like all the little gizmos and gadgets run around at the top is so freaking cool. I see Yoshi. That is amazing.
They definitely have room for expansion.
And then the fountain, yeah, I know, it's just saying that. Like there's a whole section over there.
And then over there.
Yeah, true. Right over there. Yeah, there's the roller coasters going off.
Stardust Racers.
Isle of Burke thing is going too.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. It was very smooth.
Yeah,
Hang gliders.
heard a lot of people say they really like it. But yeah, look how free it's just amazing, you guys.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very thankful and blessed to be able to be here and do this.
Me too. Thank you, babe.
It feels like a once in a lifetime thing, to be honest with you all. We're gonna talk about the prices here in just a moment. Oh, I didn't realize that like the fountains in the back go off with
They
it
go
too.
off too, yeah.
Fountain shows going on.
There's something cool about just watching it in silence.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot hear that. And then look straight down.
Actually, that's a really good point, because if you're worried about noise and like, oh, am I going to hear theme park noises inside of my
I don't
room?
hear a thing.
I know I can barely hear the bass of the
Yeah,
music
a little
that's going on
percussion,
right
but-
now, but that's it. Look at that. It's raining. It's raining over at SeaWorld right now. Pretty sure it's going to come this way. I've been saying for a while I want to see some rain here at Epic Universe. I want to see what the crap happens with all of these outdoor attractions with rain and lightning in the area. How are they going to handle that? And now I guess we're going to get a bird's eye view of it. So that's interesting. I'm sure it's probably going to rain tomorrow too, let's be honest. I think it's raining. It's summertime here in Florida, so it's probably going to rain every single day for a while. All right, everybody, while the rain rolls in here, let's chat really quick about how much this cost and also just some initial thoughts and reactions. I'll save my final review for when we leave. I like to do that whenever I do my hotel stays, but I also like to give my initial reactions. And I have already a lot to say, honestly, about this particular hotel. So just strap in here, guys. We're going on a few rants in this video, apparently. So what it cost for us to get this particular hotel room, again, this is a theme park view room with 2 queen beds, and I booked it back in October again, was $440 for one night. So not inexpensive by any stretch of the imagination. Definitely on the higher end of what I've personally spent on hotel stays. I've definitely, spent a decent amount in the past before, but this might actually be the most expensive one-day hotel stay that I can think of off the top of my head. Swan and Dolphin was pretty expensive, but it wasn't $400 expensive. Obviously, pretty much every hotel operates this way, but the pricing on it depends on when you stay, on the day that you stay, what season it is, what holidays are going around, all of that stuff. So the price is going to fluctuate depending on that. So when I was looking up the prices earlier today to just see what is a ballpark that we're looking at for this exact same room further on throughout the year, well, I picked a random weekend in June, and guess how freaking much this exact room would cost for one night. $900. $900 for this exact same room. That's an obscene amount of money. That is an obscene amount of money. That's Disney. That's Disney Hotel's obscene amount of money. That's like Contemporary Resort and Polynesian amounts of money. Holy freaking crap, you guys. So the price fluctuates a lot on this particular hotel, as you can see. So yeah, there's that. Now, if you know me, if you know the channel, I've mentioned this a couple of times before. One of my biggest pet peeves out there is it worth it video. I can't stand that, honestly, because what's worth it to me is not worth it to you, is not worth it down the person down the road. That doesn't make any sense in my brain. So I don't want this to come across as is it worth it? Should you spend your money here sort of thing? Only you can decide that. All I can do over on my end, and anybody else can do on their end, is let you know how their stay went, show you all the things, and then you just have to decide how important that is to you and how much money you want to spend on that. I want to start this little first initial reaction sort of thing off by saying I am very, very, very thankful and blessed to be here in this moment, in this hotel, to be able to afford it, to be able to take the time to be here in the first place. A lot of things, oh my gosh, you guys, a lot of freaking things had to happen in order for us to be here right now in this moment in this hotel. And so I just want to start off with just an abundance of gratitude and appreciation and just happiness that we are here. This view is absolutely breathtakingly amazing. And like I said, I think I said on my video here, but this feels like a once in a lifetime sort of thing. And that's what I mean is you telling me further on in the future this room could be almost $1,000. I'm not ever doing this again, apparently. So I want to go in here just again with just a lot of gratitude and thankfulness to be here in this moment right now. All of that being said, I have to say that I am not the most impressed in the entire world. The lobby is really, really, really small. It's very tiny. There's not a lot of seating. There's not a lot of room in there at all. The front desk section, only 6 people are going to be able to work at the front desk at one time. And I understand that this hotel just opened. They're working out the kinks, etc., etc. I totally get that. But I did wait like 40 minutes basically to get up to the front of the check-in desk. And that was the line not even being the longest that we saw it. The line, and by the way, that was also at like 2 o'clock. You know, like it wasn't even check-in time yet. So I'm very concerned for when it's actually 4 o'clock check-in time and, you know, the park is going at full capacity and the hotel here is going at full capacity. Like, how are they going to be able to manage that? I'm not really sure, especially when you don't have room in your lobby for a line. It makes me a little nervous for them. Additionally, they have the one restaurant here which serves the Mediterranean food, and then which also closes in between lunch and dinner. So from 2 to 5 o'clock, you can't eat in there. Maybe you can go up to the bar, I'm not really sure, but you can't eat in the restaurant. So if you know, let's just say you're not from around here and you hopped on a plane to get over here and you're just kind of sitting around waiting for your room to become available, you can't go inside of that restaurant and get any food because it could be closed right during that time of check-in. So I thought that was a little interesting, and that's really the only restaurant that they have here too. Like, there is the grab and go spot where you can get some coffee and things like that, and then obviously there's it's not a restaurant, but it's like the pool area, quick serve area, but you have to have a room key to get inside there to get food there. So I don't know. I mean, fortunately our room wasn't ready, but they were still able to give us the keys, and then we were able to enjoy the pool. So there was that. That really saved the day, honestly. So just keep that in mind. If this is your situation, you're going to want to try to get your keys if you can, so you can at least, you know, do something while you're waiting here. Just makes me think, like, I have to compare it to the other Lowe's hotels, to the other hotels that I've stayed at Universal, which once again, very, 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 very thankful and blessed to have been able to do that in the first place. I've stayed at Sapphire Falls, I've stayed at Cabana Bay, and I've stayed at Stella Nova. And I'm thinking of Stella Nova personally in this instance because that is a very budget-friendly, you know, for a theme park hotel, budget-friendly option here at Universal, and we stayed there recently in February, and we had a fantastic freaking time there, and it wasn't obviously anywhere near as expensive as this stay here. And they had a ton of seating. They had a big, gigantic lobby. They had a bunch of different food options. I mean, they did have the one like quick service area, yeah, but there was a ton of seating. There's a ton of seating in there, you guys. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know everything. I don't know I wasn't in part of the planning of this hotel, if you can possibly believe it, but it's just kind of confusing to me. I don't know. Again, like, I don't want this to be a is it worth it video, but when the price tag for something like this is so incredibly expensive, once again, we paid for this out of our own freaking pockets. We paid for all of this out of our own pockets. Universal didn't invite us out here to stay inside of this hotel. We are doing this on our own. And so I have to think from my own personal thoughts, like, is it worth it to me? And honestly, I don't really know. Like, clearly you are spending that much money for the convenience, for being literally inside of this freaking theme park, to walk right out the door and here you're in the theme park. And then clearly if you get this particular room with the theme park view, there you go. You get the theme park view, and it's absolutely breathtakingly amazing. And honestly, I don't think you could put a price tag on it, quite frankly, because it's just out of this world, amazing. I've always wanted to stay in a hotel that was like in a theme park, like the Grand Californian and over at Disneyland. Like, that's a dream come true. So this is a dream come true to me. So there is that, but at the end of the day, you have to cap the price somewhere, and $900, I would never pay that much money to stay here because I can't afford it. So I don't know, maybe I'm just talking in circles here, but I just find it interesting that for such an expensive hotel, there's not a lot of amenities here. There's not a lot of food options. There's not a lot of things to do besides go to the pool, be in your room, or go to Epic Universe. Like, that's it. And you're in your own like little bubble here. You know, City Walk isn't like right down the street or whatever. You are just here in this universal bubble. And yes, you can take the bus over to City Walk. I'm aware of that. But again, like, you can't just walk out the door and there it is. Like, this is your only option, is right here inside of this universal bubble. Oh yeah, and there is a bar up at the top floor too. We'll check that out later. So there is that. Hey, if you like to drink alcohol, this could be the place for you. I don't know. I just find that interesting. I find it interesting how small the hotel is for such a big price tag. Once again, I fully 110% understand you are paying literally to stay inside of a theme park. Like, I do understand that. I do get that. But I just think for that amount of money, I kind of think people are going to expect a little bit more. They're going to do a little bit more critiquing of the amenities of the hotel. And this one doesn't cut it for me. Sapphire Falls is a million times better, honestly. Cabana Bay, forget about it. The price, the amenities, the food, the view, forget it. Like, come on, like, you can't beat that. So I don't know, just some of my initial thoughts there. This was a bit ranty, I apologize, but the room is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. I think that the color scheme is breathtaking. I sent pictures to my mom and she's like, yes, 1,000 times yes. And again, the view, what can you say? The view is freaking amazing. I'm so excited to see Epic Universe at night. Think about it this way. You have like maybe a multi-day ticket or whatever the crap you have for Epic Universe. You could, and you're staying here, you could get up early for early admission, go on some rides, do your thing, maybe get breakfast or whatever, come back up to the room, walk right back into the hotel, up to your room, take a snooze, go to the pool, cool off, and then go back out in the evening. Like, that's the dream. You know what I mean? Like, that's the freaking dream right there. So I totally get it. I understand why you're paying that much money. Could I do that in the future? Well, I hope so if I win the freaking lottery, but, you know, realistically, probably not. So, I don't know. We'll just enjoy it for what it is right now in this moment. Jay just said it's like staying in Cinderella's castle.
Yeah, if it had rooms.
You know? So,
yeah.
That's a very good point. Stay here if you want the really amazing freaking view and the convenience of just walking out to go to the theme park. I'll also throw this one out there too. Stella Nova had a somewhat of a view of Epic Universe. Mm-hmm. Like, we were able to see stuff from our room that we had. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper. And can't you walk?
You could walk. I don't know. Yeah, I think you can.
I think you can.
Yeah,
it's probably a sizable walk, but I think you can walk from there too.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's just some things to think about. That's all.
It's a lot closer than. Yeah. I'd say it's comparable to the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. Like a walk like that. Yeah. Looks like the rain has let up for the time being. And check it out. You all see the rainbow? All right, we have been hanging out in the hotel room for quite some time now, but we're going to head out now, go check out the bar upstairs and a few other things. Our Helios and Helios Grand Hall. 2 floors up.
Okay, so 10th floor. Look at this. Nice lounge area. Yeah. Okay. You can go outside too and look at the view outside. You want to go out?
Outside?
Yeah. Rides are finally going.
Over there, you can
They weren't going for a while because of the lightning. Yeah, cool. Yeah, lots of nice seating out here. Okay, this makes up for it a bit. I thought it was literally just a bar up here, but there is a lot of seating. A lot of great places to sit. Yeah, so it is indeed like a 360 bar. It just goes all the way around in a circle here. There's some seating off on the sides over in here. Wow, look inside here. That's the ceiling. The bar just goes down right in here. Wow, that is really freaking cool.
Yeah, it's got all the...
Yeah, it just goes around in a circle in here. All right, we're in the other spot of the bar here. Yeah. You can watch the sunset from here.
Facing westward.
There's the parking garage. We were standing literally right there at the beginning of the video. Yeah, it's beautiful. There's the pool. Side of Monsters Unchained. Orlando Eye is out there. Universal is out there somewhere. Oh, so I will say this. The bar is really, really cool up here. This is really awesome and definitely has redeemed this hotel for me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's just a really cool atmosphere in here. All the tables and like furniture and whatnot is just really neat. Lots of seating. So gotta point out the big, gigantic sign here that you can totally sit right behind. Look how gigantic that is. When we get out into the park tomorrow, we gotta take a look at it. And now we know what's behind it. It's a bar. Also gotta show you this. We're on the lobby level now. Look how cool this is. Right by the elevators. It moves all around. It's pretty neat. Alright, we're gonna take a look at the gift shop that they have here. It is rather small, so this won't take very long, and it looks like just a lot of the Epic Universe stuff that, you know, we've seen before, but there is something new here that I am super excited about, and both myself and Tampa Jay are gonna grab this shirt. It's an opening day shirt, and look how freaking cool this is. It has all of the lands on there. Oh, amazing. And then on the sleeve says grand opening May 22, 2025. So we're both gonna grab this shirt. It is history. We gotta do it.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that lights up. Look at the sidewalk.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
Whoa.
The statue also
the
lights
statue's
up.
lighting up every time.
It may be even more beautiful at night.
I think so.
Honestly,
the
like,
fact that they use all the lighting and
yeah, it's just gorgeous. Here is the dessert that we got. So this is a cute little key lime tart guy, and then Jay got a cinnamon roll, and it's all warmed up too.
The rain's coming in hard.
It's right there, literally raining on Stella Nova.
Wind's picked up. People are running. Oh, I see people running right there.
Run!
Oh man, you can see the wind in the trees.
Yeah, and the fountain.
They're probably gonna shut that off soon.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. That was a close one. You guys get indoors.
Oh man, look at this.
Get indoors. Yeah, you can't even see the other hotels now. That's how much it's raining.
Wow, yeah, they just
That's
appeared.
scary. Welcome to Florida, guys. This is Florida right here. All right, just shut off all the lights. You guys, it's raining really hard. Oh no. I shouldn't laugh because it's kind of scary because there's a lot of lightning. So I hope these people like be careful.
There's still a couple hours left in the park.
Yeah, there's one more hour, I think. They close at 9 or 10?
9 or 10. I think it's 10.
Okay. Brushed my teeth, did the skincare. The retinol is on the face. It is doing its thing. And we're gonna try the bed. This is my first time actually, if you can believe it, getting in this bed.
Yeah.
feel like I say this every single time we do the bed test, but I could pretty much be on a concrete slab right now, and I would be comfortable. I would go to bed and be fine. So yeah, I'm exhausted. We're trying to stay up so we can see what happens at closing. We don't know if the fountain show is going to go off at 10 when it closes, or if they're just not doing it. And then I just want to see what happens when it closes, you guys. Do all the animatronics like stop moving? I'm sure the lights stay on, but they probably turn the music off. Like, I want to know. I want to stay up. I'm like a kid trying to stay up for Santa Claus, and but I'm so tired. It's like we paid all this money.
Yeah.
And it's like, stay up so you can see what happens at Epic once it closes. This is our only chance.
Oh wow. Get closer. Here's a good spot.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
The entire park.
The entire park is insane.
Holy crap.
I didn't expect the entire park to be like that. That's cool. Whoa.
Wow.
It's a little clearer over here. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm sure it looks great down there, but seeing it from up here,
up here is really cool.
Didn't realize the carousel was part of it too. Goes so far in the air. Ooh, double fountains. Whoa!
Wow.
Best nighttime show ever?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, this is a night park.
Mm-hmm. The entire park is a part of the show.
Freaking awesome.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
It's epic. I wonder how long it goes. It's almost 5 minutes now. Move over Bellagio fountains. Those are pretty cool.
Wow.
The whole
That's the.
Oh my gosh.
I hear the Mario. It's so neat.
Oh man.
That is awesome.
I love this.
Whoa.
Harry Potter.
Yeah. John Williams. This is fantastic. Dark Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, right over here. Right there, the gate, the Dark Universe. You better be in your room by 10 o'clock for this.
Yeah.
Video. No, it was 9:45.
wow, cool.
It started 9:45.
Okay, good to know.
There's people down there watching.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Dracula.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Nothing like this anywhere. How to Train Your Dragon?
It's gotta be.
I bet it's 10 minutes.
Wow.
That's cool.
It's just so beautiful. Yeah.
Think of a great movie for it.
Okay.
Wow.
Woo! Yay!
Yeah. That was it.
That was amazing.
That was so good.
That was fantastic.
That's how you
Big
make it
fan.
a theme park right there.
Yeah, that was really, really, really great. Looks like they're like testing the lights, changing them different colors. They just ooh, oh my gosh.
Oh, neat.
Okay, that's really cool. The window's still really foggy and has raindrops. Wow. That's awesome. If you have epilepsy, you might want to look away.
It's the show without the fountains.
Yeah, truly. They've just got to be testing out the lights, making sure it's going to be ready for tonight's show. There goes a big old construction truck across the bridge.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Been sitting here for a little bit, watching all the employees strolling to work. Watching the sunrise slowly. Got a time lapse, another time lapse going. And yeah, the window's foggy. Hopefully that goes away soon. Also, we got coffee, and it's really good. Starbucks coffee from downstairs. Not a bad way to start the morning. Out there. Sun is slowly rising. It's about 7 o'clock. They're gonna start letting in early admissions for resort guests at 8 o'clock. I will not be amongst them. Just gonna throw that out there. And for all who are curious, as I was, it appears that the little animatronics over in Super Nintendo World, at least, I'm pretty sure those went all night. They work those little guys all freaking night. So, there you go. I mean, I can't confirm. I was not up at 3 in the morning to confirm this, but we were up pretty early today, and they were working. So, I don't know. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, minecart's going. That's cool. We have about 20 minutes or so until it opens up for resort guests. And look at that. They're lining up down there. There they go.
And they have released the gates. There go the resort guests into the park. Look at them go.
Front entrance has been released too.
Now, that could be us, but I've ridden everything, so I just wanted to enjoy this morning.
It's cool to watch it from up here.
That is awesome. Look at them pile in. And over there, they're not going as fast on that side. Well, no, they're running pretty well.
And it's 9 o'clock. Park is officially open. The fountain show is going off. Well, we've got about 15 minutes and then we've got to check out. No, this is the worst part of it all. Gonna miss this view, clearly and obviously. Overall, had a wonderful stay. The bed's super incredibly comfortable. The pillows super incredibly comfortable. All of the cool features inside of this room were really awesome. You know, the curtains opening and closing on their own, and the shower was really great, and just, yeah, overall had a wonderful stay in general. So you can't beat this view. Literally cannot beat this view for anything. And I hope someday we're able to stay here again. I don't know when or how, but it doesn't really matter. We just hope someday that we'll be able to stay here again and enjoy this really amazing, unique view. And yeah, for the rest of the day, we're going to be heading into Epic Universe and enjoying Epic Universe. But one more time here.
Bye.
Bye, view.
I hate goodbyes.
Me too. Alright guys, it is several hours later. We are heading out of the hotel into Epic Universe. Just went down through security, checked my annual pass, and we are in. Holy moly. Gonna be looking at this hotel very, very differently from now on. In fact, this entire freaking park, now that we've been staring at it for so long, hours and hours and hours. So this is very exciting. Tampa Jay is already inside of the park, so we're gonna go meet up with him. Go see what he's been up to. So we were definitely not in the rounded point there. We had that funny shaped window. So it's either that one or it's that one. And I think it's gotta be that window because we were right next door to somebody else. So that's gonna be my guess. I think that one was our room. Hi, room. Now we've already been to Epic Universe a couple of times on the channel here, so I'm not gonna really belabor the moment. I really just wanted this video to focus on the hotel and that whole experience. But obviously I'll show some snippets from the day. I'm really hoping to see the How to Train Your Dragon show. And I also really want to see Donkey Kong. I hope that we can do the meet and greet with Donkey Kong. Those are the two main things I would love to do today. And then, yeah, other than that, we're just gonna walk into each of the lands, soak it all in, because I have no idea when I'm getting back here, you guys. I have no clue. This is gonna be one of the last times for me. Right, met up with Tampa Jay. And we're gonna head inside a Super Nintendo World for my first portal for today. So excited about this. I really do honestly think this might be my favorite one. It might be my favorite one, you guys.
It is.
It doesn't get old. It literally never gets old. I will never not walk into here with a huge, gigantic smile on my face. I always want to start crying. It's just so good. Alright, just wanted to dip back here to see if Donkey Kong was out here by chance doing his meet and greets, and he is not right now, so we'll have to check back a little bit later. Alright, we're gonna zip over to How to Train Your Dragon Land. The show starts at 3:45 and it's like, I don't know, 3:15 right now or something, so really want to see that. It looks amazing, and we could definitely use some time in the AC already, so that's what we're gonna go check out. Alright, here we go. The Untrainable Dragon. Show starts in about 15 minutes. Alright, we've made it inside. Nice and cool and air conditioned and dark. We're all the way in the back here. Got the control panel right next to us. And because it's air conditioned and we can sit down, this is now my new favorite attraction here at Epic Universe. And it hasn't even started yet.
For the safety of our young dragons, no flash photography or video recording is allowed here in the hatchery.
Okay.
During this live action
See you guys at the end of it. Alright, the show just ended. Oh my gosh, you guys. It was so good. It was so good. So as you heard, we weren't allowed to take any video recordings or anything, but we could take pictures as long as we didn't have flash. So I took a ton of pictures. It was so good, you guys. I loved it so much. It was so adorable and very, very, very impressive. The huge, giant, freaking animatronics and the puppets and just all of the special effects that they had in there. They made really, really good use of like the screens in the back with the real live like actors doing their stunts and things. Loved the drummers, loved the singers. It was just absolutely adorable and just really incredibly well done. And I'm so happy that this show is kind of a continuous show. It's not exactly a continuous show because it has specific times, but they have a show like basically every single hour. So, and it's huge inside of there. Lots of seating, and it's in the air conditioning. So don't miss it, guys. Like there is no reason to miss this show. It is so good. It was a nice way to cool down as well. And just like I said, absolutely adorable. Universal got me. They got me. I was like practically crying there. Like I was like, ah!
The baby dragons
the whole time. Yeah, the baby dragons and Toothless. It was really, really good. So well done. That is now my absolute favorite thing here at Epic Universe. Yeah. The only other show that we gotta watch at some point is the circus show over in Harry Potter Land. But I don't know if we're gonna do that today. We will see. We gotta save something to do for next time after all. So I've heard really good things about that one too. I've heard it's pretty good. So yeah, that was awesome. All right, once again, gonna say goodbye to How to Train Your Dragon Land. Say goodbye to these guys. Keep on keeping on over here, you sheepies. They're so adorable. I'm gonna miss it. Gonna really, really miss it. When I think of Epic Universe, I think of this area here and How to Train Your Dragon Land and all the cute animatronics. Of course, Super Nintendo. Oh, well, I think of all of it, obviously, but this is one of the first things that comes to my mind. It's just so cute. I keep wanting to say dinosaurs. The dragons are schnoozing away as well. All Alright, guys. I'll see you at some point. Alright, well, unfortunately, this is goodbye, you guys. Or see you later. See you later, Ellyoop. Alright, we're gonna head into Harry Potter land next. Just want to do another quick little walk around. Niffler over here is finally wide open. Hey, buddy. You're so cute. You're so cute. The Nifflers really are the best part. He's adorable. Dark Universe. The last time for a while. I'm making it more of a big deal than it actually is. Obviously, clearly. But I'm just gonna miss it, that's all. I'm just gonna miss it. And check it out, guys. Das Steakhouse. Look at that. They put tables in there just like we thought. Guys, we're gonna head into Das Steakhouse and I'm gonna get me some food because I'm pretty hungry. Could use some time in the AC for a bit. Ooh, the lights.
There we go.
That's cool.
Is that awesome?
Yeah. And I went ahead and got the forager salad. So this has crispy maitake mushrooms, acorn squash, red beets, blue cheese, arugula, and bib lettuce tossed in a blueberry pomegranate dressing. And it can come with chicken or salmon if you want to, but I did not get that. And it looks really, really good. Tampa Jay had it the other day, and he recommended it. So.
I love that salad. Good. Enjoy.
Okay, I will. Look at the cutlery. It's all black. I get a lot of ideas here. Whenever we go on this Das Steakhouse, I get ideas for what we can do for the future home. And let me tell you, I've been thinking a lot today about it. So we'll talk about it later. But anyway.
All the pieces.
I love blue cheese. Obviously, if you don't, you're not going to like this. But it is very comparable in a way to the salad. My beloved salad over in Ellyoop that I've gotten like every single time now. I think it's just because of the dressing. And like it's more of a fruity-ish kind of dressing. But it's super good. Wow, guys, look, the violinist is in here. Whoa, that's cool.
Why we eat?
Yeah.
He's cutting this
Yeah. That is cool.
Fun fact. Cris plays the violin.
Yeah. Yes. Spend time in the AC. I don't blame you. Okay, well, it's not goodbye. It's see you later. Dark Universe, you were awesome. You were just so freaking awesome. One more time. No. I'll never forget my excitement when we went on this escalator for the very, very, first time.
Magical.
I'm gonna miss this most of all. I really am. Alright guys, it's official. It's my favorite. Super Nintendo World is my favorite portal here at Epic Universe. I will say it with my chest now. It's my favorite. I'm just gonna miss it so much. I took a little video on my phone here too, so I can just watch it whenever I feel sad, whenever I want to be reminded of Epic Universe. I can easily watch it, so yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but it's gonna make coming back here like that much more special because we're not gonna be coming here all the freaking time. The videos will be more special because they'll be infrequent, so that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. And we had to check one more time. He's not there. So, oh well. That's okay. We got something else to look forward to when we come back. It's really hard for me to say goodbye to Donkey Kong Land, you guys. I love it here so much. I was just saying to Jay, I wish that there's just a little bit more to do, or like even more seating. Like I would love if there's just more seating so I could just sit down and just vibe with it all, you know? I don't mind that. It's just so cool. I love Donkey Kong so much. This area is so adorable. I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to come back. The Atlantic restaurant, we peeked inside of that the second time we went to Epic Universe. But now there's like starting to put the lights on a little bit because it's kind of dark. And you can see the fish in there are also lit up and they slowly move around in the restaurant on a conveyor belt. How freaking adorable is that? All right, so we're heading up towards the front of the park here. I want to check out some of the stores because you know we gotta check out the stores. They've got other opening day stuff here. They've got the print that's on those t-shirts that we bought on a throw. Now that's tempting. So look at the conveyor belt up at the top here. How cute is that? I think Girl the Squirrel is on that conveyor belt. Girl the Squirrel.
Oh, really? Where?
Yep, he's up there on the conveyor belt. Cute. So I did indeed purchase a few things from the store. I'm gonna do a haul in a different video coming up here at some point, so I'll show you what I got later. But yeah, just one more look at the entrance here. Very cool, very, very beautiful. Look at that, you can see the fish better over here. You can get right up close. Cool. Yeah, kind of got a glare there, but nonetheless, welcome to Florida in the summertime. We got some rain coming our way, I think, so we're gonna head back over to the hotel, wrap this video up. Here's Doc Brown. We passed him earlier. There's also a Luna over there, and Beetlejuice and Astrid walking along. We have no idea who these people are or why they're cosplaying here, but they're being escorted by a team member. So I don't know, but that's a really good Doc Brown. Okay, almost there. Look how beautiful it is. Storm is rolling in. All right, we made it back inside. Started raining on us. Fortunately, it's not raining too hard, so just little drip drops, but we'll go ahead and end the video, folks. So thank you all so much for watching. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out Tampa Jay's videos. He made a couple of videos here documenting our experience, so if you haven't seen them yet, make sure you check them out. Link is always down in the description below. Overall, had an awesome time, and I hope that this helps you all. If you're thinking about staying here someday, I hope that this helps. And yeah, just overall, very grateful, very blessed to have been able to do this, to take you all along with us. And thank you again for watching. So that's it, guys. That is it for Epic Universe, for the Helios Grand Hotel. We are done.
No!
I know, I'm so sad.
Let's go get another room.
I'm so sad. But it's okay because once again, we will be back and it's going to make that time even more special than it would have been. So thank you all again for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Epic Universe. See you soon.